Hello! So, I have been forgetting. I've been awful. So, let's see. I need to thank for recently, for the follows. Anon2902, Zero Inanagi. Thank you for the follows. 0x Donut and One Faye, thank you for the follows. The Lorian and Apesh07. Thank you all for the follows. Thank you so much. Ooh, and I got some shoutouts too, but those of course would have happened during those raids. But hello! I was a little late because I was troubleshooting, but otherwise I think we are good to go. We have the fun of hopefully finishing some Sumeru today. This one's a long one. I am not gonna probably go straight into Fontaine. I have been informed very, very frequently that I need to go do some grinding, so we'll go do that. But without further ado, let me close some of these excessive windows. Alright, let's get into the Genshins. As there's an ad. I now have an ad timer where I can actually see it now, so I'm doing so much better with making sure that I am not talking too much or doing stuff. And there's ad stuff going on. But I can swap over to the game at least and go through my achievos. So, one second. Alright. So, achievos time. Achievos. I haven't looked at these in weeks. Alright, Wonders of World. Oh, I have so many. Okay. Shoot down a flying fungus. Even at the edge of obliteration. A comeback is still on the cards. Oh, I imagine 611. Okay, so I just did that one for Sumeru. Desert Rider, find the ancient temple. Understand the path through the final words of Priest of Destret. I can read, I promise. Okay, so that's what I did. I did the Destret stuff before I left. Help Sino get Raman and his crew into Sumeru. Finish the preparations for the action. Rescue. Prevent the birth of a forged god. Use the Omni net to capture 30 animals. Oh no, I haven't done that. Okay. Challenger series. Defeat Thunderhelm in an enhanced state. Oh, I think someone helped me with that. No. It says 611, so I just did that one. Ah. Activate all elemental mattresses in a fight against Shokugami the Prodigal. Oh, was that me hitting all the... Yeah, I think that was me hitting all the buttons on that last boss. I didn't know what they were, so I was trying to figure out what they did. Up. Light up the map of Sumeru. Okay. Okay. Cool. We're gonna roll later today. I bet as well go and get as many little primo gems as I can. And then just probably go through these. Not that it totally matters. Oh wait, is there a new one? There is a new one. That's interesting. It's interesting that I get bonuses for playing this same game but on the PlayStation. I'll have to do that. Alright, so where am I going? I'm going this way. Why don't I talk to you guys?
I'll go to the Adventurers Guild later and ask Miss Catherine if she knows how to get one of those cameras.
Yes, please do. I'm sure the audience would be thrilled at the chance of receiving commemorative gifts. It could be our special surprise that we prepared for everyone.
I think it's an amazing idea. Who knows? If we take more pictures, they might even become the signature souvenir of the Grand Bazaar.
And Nilu will become even more famous. Ha! It won't be long till people are fighting for front row at your performances.
I've heard that this camera is not just something anyone can use as they please. It must be aimed properly, and subjects should pose for the best results.
Oh, should we get ready then? Perhaps we should wear something a little more appropriate.
No. I think we look absolutely fine. If anything, when we pose for this, clever invention, we should just be ourselves,
You really think so?
Now, if I talk again, is it gonna repeat it?
I'll go to the Adventurers Guild later and ask Ms. Catherine if she knows how to get one of those cameras.
Yes, please do. It
I
could be
can't.
our...
I think it's an amazing...
And Nilu will become even...
I've heard that this
I can't
camera
skip these.
Should we get ready?
No. I think...
You really think so?
Ow! There we go. Alright. Is there anyone else cool to talk to? Not seeing any other standout storied characters. I got lost. Hang on. Where am I going? This way. Okay. Lots of red. I guess I could have teleported up, and that would have been a lot faster than me just trying to run there. No one's stopping me, so that's good. I'm assuming everything's all good and dandy then.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it
Why is it
seems
when I
Scribe
look
Alhaitham has
all the
gone
way
to the
over,
house of Dana. You
it
should be
freaks
able
out
to
my
find him
eyeballs.
there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
Not at all.
No way! We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Sly way of trying to get gossip. Alright. Yo! Who's this? That's a different look.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right?
Oh, wait. Seen him before, right?
Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Or is it because I watched videos? He's already talking with somebody
Just
else.
put down that worthless
we haven't
book
seen
and
him.
tell
Okay.
me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
mean.
well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you
What?
threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Let's see how this plays out. We're not in a rush.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, hi, traveler. It's convenient.
Hey, Alhaitham!
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Oh yeah, I forgot we're doing that.
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to Alhaitham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
The 6 great sages sounds pretty powerful.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Paimon has a point.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia. But I refused.
Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office.
So you're still a leader, even if it's just temporary.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
He didn't seem to believe a word you told him. And that's funny, roommates? Okay.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Thanks for your hard work these days.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Alright, I'll see you there.
We should chat with you again.
The House of Dana is the last quiet place in the whole Academia now. I was originally planning to stay here a little longer, but there's a chance that Kaveh might show up again. Tuh, what a nuisance. I'd better go somewhere else.
Are you gonna say the same thing if I do it again?
The House of Dana is the last quiet place in the whole Academia now. I was originally planning to stay here a little longer, but there's a chance that Kaveh might show up again.
All the desktop books.
What a nuisance. I'd better go.
You're gonna go somewhere else. Alright. Go to Port Ormos. Well, that is more than just a hop and a skip. So, not that button. I will figure out the buttons. No. There we go. Ormos. Dude. I do need to run around and get like stamina and stuff too. I don't know how much I'm gonna need it in Fontaine with all the swimming.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Gabby?
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dinyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
We're good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
Very
I don't know
energetic.
if you've heard, but Alizar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Didn't expect to see you here, but they're friends.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you
She's gotta
getting
chase
bored
that
already?
high.
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
What?
We didn't hear anything about that, actually.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the Academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again.
I guess being free is just a part of how Dea operates.
Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him.
Alright, thank you.
Don't mention it. You better get going.
Alright, on to our next stop.
There we go. All the way over here. There we go. I can go up here, right? Then go down, I think. Oh. Fairly large. I'm gonna grab this not cabbage. And maybe get this fruit. It's not even fruit. There we go.
It's been a while since we last visited Aru village. Ah, there's Sino!
It's been a while.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tanari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Thank you for taking us to him.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Raman! And... huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
How have you been doing lately?
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
You're not going to be a scholar anymore?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death.
How dare you be
which is
late,
why we
sir.
recognize extraordinary actions that
Fine.
common people would
nothing
easily
fancy going on.
overlook.
I'm going doing the end of
Sataria's
area
idea will
roundabout.
bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and
good.
control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Yes, we have heard.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the Academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sataria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
Was she not?
Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
So, yeah, we already discussed previously that he didn't probably know. Paimon, you ruined it.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Tighnari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
No, not really. But I'll go.
Everyone's invited.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful, so much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday, I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Okay, we've got all that down.
We just wrote it down somewhere. Where do we write that down, Paimon? We'll try to make sure to pass along the message, then.
Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Got it.
Assuming we're going here. So it said to 19. I need to like turn that down. I will keep forgetting until it does something really annoying. Oh, 2 days later. Whatever. Oh. Now it's 3 days later. Because I can read. Oh my gosh, this takes forever. Done. Okay. Right.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
I keep breaking stuff. Reading comprehension. Where am I going? Down there. I am not a VTuber to read. Hello, Haifumi.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Good evening.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow. Paimon can't
I didn't realize how, like,
Traveler, just look at all the delicious
scene-heavy
food here.
Sumeru was gonna be. I can't imagine Fontaine's gonna be less so. Feast of celebration, planned, drinks are flowing, everything's delicious, everybody eats and drinks before enjoying Nailu's dance. Let's go. Time passes gradually, and the wonderful atmosphere and the beautiful evening feels almost something.
It's so delicious!
I can't read that fast.
Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts
Great,
that were
it's
sent
poison.
by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru, and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
That's one more talent under our belt.
It's such a blessing
I don't
that
think
Lesser
so.
Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
What?
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
I thought Paimon was immune to this too.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru, and what did they do in return?
Seems that after everyone forgot, their understanding of the history changed, which is true. Not everyone believes that Lesser Lord, the person all along. I've been the only one to about that remembers Greater Lord. As a witness of all that happened, I should respect her choice and keep the secret for her.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing. Yet you're making it sound like I overthrew a czar for my own personal gain.
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh gosh, there's so many people to talk to. Hello, we'll start with Naidu first.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
Thank you for inviting me.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
We have a message to tell you. Share the message.
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you. Ah, there you are, Trav. Well,
oh no.
how is it?
Oh no!
It's the first time
I wish
I've-
there
you
was a
see,
skip button.
make
Or like,
sure
I've
you
already
live it
gone
up
through it.
tonight.
Dang it. Okay, noted though. Don't talk to them twice.
I'm honored to have her think of me that I can't explain why.
Let's go to Grumpy Pants.
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious.
Must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering.
Yeah. I don't often come to such places. But it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
Don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all. This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Doo-doo-doo.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello! Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
My pleasure. I'm glad we could come.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Alright. Then you, sir.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
I thought you might find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
We have a key to his house? Or did he lock out his roommate?
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
I'm suddenly feeling sleepy. It feels like I'm about to nut off.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy. Of course, just wait here for Paimon.
For real? Is it because I didn't sleep well last night? I feel sleepy all of a sudden, or is it just something? Seems like someone is there. Gonna get visited by, what's his face again? Oh. Nope, I'm just doing story bits.
It's me.
Oh, hello. Looks like my consciousness is connected to you again. Cool.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Is there anything you need from me?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
What is it?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
That's what this is about, Nadia. It'd be better if you would do that yourself. God, I can't not read today.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
No, it would just be more sincere to come from you. Oh, hey, that thing.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
It's fine, please don't worry.
Let me think about it. Okay.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes, I have.
Oh no. Am I just being taken over now?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So...
This is not it.
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Don't say anything weird. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Not Nadia. My
Hold
bad.
up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the Traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dingerzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
That awkward transition. Everyone is happy to see you.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Showed up for a surprise visit and bringing the feast to climax and your joy flows through everyone who is present. A warm atmosphere of talking and laughter carries on late into the night. Come on. And the feast ends on a perfect note. What is the perfect note? The next day, we all wake up
Are
with
you awake?
hangovers.
Did you rest well?
I slept alright.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. Alright,
Okay.
since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
I
She
suppose.
should be in the Academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Will I catch them all? Will I have all of the Genshin peoples? I don't want to go all the way back up there. I hope that'd make me just go further back. I really hope not. But yeah, Nahida's adorable. I love her. Ah, I need more stamina. Oh, you just jumped straight into this room. Okay. Hello.
Nahida! Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know?
Oh, that's right. We do this gigantic questionnaire thing at the end. What about the Akasha?
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the Academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6 great sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
What about what happened after I fell asleep? That day. I'm assuming yesterday?
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Yes. Did he take the Gnosis?
You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it.
Alright.
I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
Okay. What about the Balladeer?
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
About Fontaine, the next step on my journey.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
I guess that's it, because otherwise I'm repeating myself, so I've got nothing else to say.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Huh? You mean...
About your brother. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
But we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information on him in Irminsul.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
How is that possible? We learned in the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. How could he possibly hail from Teyvat? Things don't add up. Is there anything wrong with my... Or is it this world that has done something to
But
you?
nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Do you have any further intel, and do you know what he has been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion,
the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Could it be related to the Abyss?
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Maybe he's just been here long enough.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What be a Descenders?
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Tevat's 4th Descender.
4th is an interesting number.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions.
It's okay, Bear.
I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
In here, I'll need some time to reflect on what you've said. So, if we're the 4th Descender, and the 1st Descender is the one who, like, shoved us into time, like, forward into time, that means we're gonna become, like, all-powerful or whatever by the end of the game, right? That's the logic.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew, and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
There are various ways to obtain experience. Yeah. It's like, no, I have to grind anyway to continue. Dang it. Let all the pop-ups happen. That's probably gonna do its thing. No more pop-ups? Okay. Hello, Nahida.
Is there anything you want to know?
About my brother. Is this just gonna I wonder if this is just gonna repeat what we already did.
According to the records I was able to access after the Conria disaster, he began his journey, but just as his journey was about to reach its...
What do you mean, Fuzzy?
So yeah, it just repeats
All
that.
I know for sure is, and whoever it is...
But even that would...
That's the only, like, big complaint I have, is, like, I just want to skip all these things.
I'm sure a very important part, Traveler. You.
Huh? So the Fatui...
That's right.
Dang it.
Like, as for the other Descenders... and yet, there are many questions in my heart as well.
I will reflect on what you've said, and I have nothing more to say.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew, and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet.
The pleasure is all mine. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Oop. Alright. Good day. Elect? Oh no. There we go. Collect. Oh, I'll actually wait till I walk out first. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have all those other things that I have to do on the side too. Whoops. And I think it was saying that I can't do anything until I level up anyway, so that's fun.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I'm about to claim...
I am
commissions?
sorry, but you have not yet completed enough commissions.
What?
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Okay. Claim all. Dispatch again, because eventually I'm going to pay attention to what these are. What do you mean I haven't done enough missions? I have 4. Oh, it just, okay. Now I can go claim it. Okay.
Ad Astra Abyss.
It's been so long since I've
Thank
done
you
this.
for completing today's commissions.
Alright. And then I have my teapot. Okay. A teapot. Ugh. I gotta level up everybody. At least to 40 before I can go and go into Fontaine. So, which makes sense. No, dang it. Right. There we go. Nope. This. This. I'm just planting random things. I have no idea what I need. Yeah, I'm kind of in the farming arc now, so I'll probably go through and do like some side quests and things like that. From Depot. Is it blueprints or blueprints? Blueprints. Because yeah, my issue is I just don't have like the artifact. I don't have anything like leveled up to where it should be. That's my issue. Is what's his face here?
If you ever have any
He is not. At least not in the ones that I have.
Would you care to sit down?
Oh, and buy more furniture. But yeah, no, I have so many, like, I think you were the one who actually explained it, that I need to go do some artifact farming and all sorts of stuff like that. Busy, busy, busy. Oh, there's gotta be one in here that I can afford. Where's the green one? What do you mean there's no more green ones? What? This is also a lot of furniture I have to eventually buy. Like, oh my goodness, the amount of furniture. Oh, yep, green ones. Dude! Oh, it doesn't just go do it like how I wanted it to? Dang it. Gotta make it so I, like, none of this is just sitting here forever. There we go.
If you ever have any questions...
Alright. So, yeah, like, the next... It's gonna feel like forever. The next forever is gonna be just, like, a giant training montage. Go to Mondstadt. Just to go to Mondstadt. I am! I don't like it. To complete the Akasha pulses and the flame right. Oh, the flame rises, not rights. Hitting is hard. There we go. And that one? Oh yeah, they added an actual training guide. But there's room for improvement, a bit weak. Yeah. This is how all of my people are. It's like, cool, the all suck. So yeah, weapon sucks, artifacts suck, character traits suck. So I'm getting out of this. It's more of like time. I am not available on all the days that that these people have their stuff open. So I don't remember. I know it's like Monday, Thursday, or something like that. It's weird how it's done, and then Sundays is every day, and like I can't play Sundays. Super busy on those days. So that's just kind of where I'm at, is just trying to figure out how to raise them. Oh. Probably jump stop? Oh, because I know how things do.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
I'm just going on a loop, huh? I was like, when does it end? Because, yeah, these guys are all, like, left alone. I'm sorry. Yeah, these people are all, like, super low level. And I'm the type of person who likes to level other people evenly, but it looks like I just need to have, like, a super team of, like, maybe 6 and run with that. Maybe 7. I guess there's 7 elements. But the Traveler is, like, everything. Maybe what, like, I'll get paid sometime. I'll be like, okay, we are doing nothing but training montage, like, stuff. And, like, I'll just do nothing but bosses. I'll probably go in order of, like, okay, here's all the Mondstadt people, and we'll go through those. But yeah, that's probably where I'm kind of stuck at with that. So, hopefully this works out. Let's go to the fun part. Fun part. Barry, you ready? But yes. I was gonna summon to add more to my chaos that I already have. I don't have a lot though, so hopefully this works. Like, no idea where... I have no idea where I'm at in my pity system. The flute! Yay! I want a flute again. I don't even know who that goes to. I know I don't have them. No! I know how the gotchas work. It's off a timing thing. Okay. Oh no, I'm already insufficient in crystals. No! I only had enough for like one roll? No! Blah. Spend. Spend. Spend, spend, spend. I could do that. Yeah, I'll be right back. Enjoy the music box music. How does one take a break from their honeymoon? Just a question. I guess that makes sense. Hey, I can make it bigger. Okay. It's like, what? Is it 3 o'clock? No. It's like 1 o'clock over in Hawaii, right? I think that's how it works. Math is hard. 2:30? Oh, so it is 4 hours. 4 or 5, depending where you're at. Bear, give me luck. I don't know what emote is the luck emote, but I need lucks. Bunny luck? Yes.
I'm Sucrose, a researcher of alchemy. I heard you've been to a lot of places, so I was wondering if you... What am I saying? It's only our first time meeting, I shouldn't trouble you. But if you're willing, I'd love to hear any stories you have about your adventures. I'd really like that.
Alright, she's cute. I wear my rings on my fingers just as. Alright, last one, bear. And that's it. And that would be on negative. Last 10 roll. If you're funding Bear, I won't say no. My bank account's gotta stay at a certain limit or they start charging me. You just, like, are the gotcha gremlin between the two of us. Details? No. History? There we go. That's zooming in. That's like what, like 11 per page? That's like really short per page. That was a lot. That was right before I left. Let's do some testing of the characters. I think you can get stuff for doing that. Test run! When a character is granted another Bond of Life... Oh wait. Bond of Life will absorb healing effects that a character receives. This will prevent them from recovering HP. After this character is healed for an amount equal to the Bond of Life, the bond can be cleared. When a character is granted Bond of Life, the healing required to clear the Bond of Life will also stack. Normally this effect can stack up to 200% of the character's max HP. The Bond of Life has a very long duration if not actively cancelled or removed. That was actually very, yeah, that was very low. I don't think I've ever messed with her.
Stop right there!
Oh yeah, no, I have. I think I'm doing that. Oh, that's interesting. I thought you could play Zelda in Breath of the Wild too. Oh, I don't want any try that.
Drop your weapons!
I am not good with these.
By royal decree!
All these people I have like not messed with like forever.
Fire it up!
Ready.
Oh, that hits a lot though.
Hunt them down.
That was kind of cool.
Justice will prevail. Stop right there.
Oh gosh, no! Dang it.
Into the shadows. Final warning.
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Time to testify.
Oh, I don't think that hit anything. Dang it. Oh, there it goes. This button.
Hands where I can see them.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked.
Ready. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Enough.
Buttons. What are the buttons? There's a button.
I summon thee!
Ow. You'll die eventually. Uh-oh.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Insubordination!
Here's Becca!
I'm so like out of like practice with this game so much.
Check this out!
Not that I had much practice to begin with. But like I know I'm making this so much harder than it should be.
Hunt them down. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Justice will prevail!
I got you covered!
Shadow Raven!
Mein Fräulein.
Drop your weapons! Ready.
Yeah, I made that way harder than it should be. Using her skill removes it and heals her. Oh, okay. Try a different one. You. So performs a thrust with his elemental, fizzle light mirrors, and causes his normal stuff. Mirrors are present. Will also do projectile damage. Okay. Interesting.
Flicker.
Defract.
Oh, he's got box things too. Okay.
Here you are.
I think because this will do stuff, I think? Don't they explode?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Scatter.
See, that's kind of cool. That's dummy proof. No! Okay.
Defract.
There we go. His was much easier. Ethos. And use aim shots and charge a level 2 to fire. He a bow guy? He's a bow guy. Causes him to go into a twilight meditation.
Way ahead of you.
Oh, hi. I don't think I've ever messed with Kali before. Oh, yes, I have.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Seems so short.
No rest for the wicked.
You mind?
I summon thee!
Oh, wait.
Ready, go!
Excuse me?
That's right, you guys were always a pain.
Way ahead of you!
Okay.
Don't be scared!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Hi!
Lucky today?
Practice on the side!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
You want this one?
Oh, wrong button.
Move or be moved. Give me some space.
The bow people just don't feel good. They never do. Maybe it's because I'm on controller.
Pulverize!
Let's see.
Way ahead of you!
By royal decree!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Uglay, you're up!
Alright, I made it work. Throw spaghetti until it sticks. Alright. And then we'll just get free stuff for them too.
Come a little closer. Get. Hit. Blitz.
Oh, I'm just kind of like probably incompetent. It's fine.
Surrender and be gentle.
Oh, hi.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Hey, don't be such a brute! Let me weave you a verse.
Probably go after this guy first. I play on mobile sometimes when I was like traveling, so I have an idea. My thumbs did not like having them like drag across my phone screen the entire time, and you can't sync a controller to make it work that way. Otherwise, I would have kept playing that way, like when I was traveling.
Rain cutter. Let's spark things.
Uh-oh.
You're toast! Everybody stand back! Witness the power of...
She was just like the first one that was there. I have toggles to have toggles. I was trying to get like a toggle for every game, but it's not very practical to do. It's actually kind of hard. But I wanted some way that people could spend points on.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
These. Uh oh.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time.
Super. Uh oh.
Time for your arraignment!
Check this out.
Nope, not doing that again. You're lucky I'm trying not to fall off the edge there.
Supporting fire.
I don't know if I would do a Nabia hat toggle or like her necklace. I have to make it not look terribly weird too. Exit. Exit. Yeah, let's do some more wishes. I think I have 2 wishes left. If math serves. Nope, this is a blue. Spend! No, I'm not gonna go too crazy on the spending. And it feels like they're all like in rotation where he'll come back later. Oh, I got a purple. Oh, the string one. I think that's supposed to be a really good bow. So, wait. Oh, wait, there's a thingy here? Oh, it's just about these guys. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Next. Nope, next. There we go. And then it has you. Oh, that was always the crappy thing, is switching between phone and PC, or phone and PlayStation, is all of their little voicings went away, so I don't think I can do that anymore. Yeah, these are all back, even though I know I've done these before. Ah, where did my thing go? Okay. And then I have... Where is he? Character selection. There he is, Thomas. There we go. Slightly better. Or greatly better. I don't know. That seems so imbalanced for like constellations for this game. Alright. So I guess I just need to figure out who my super team's gonna be. Is there more to Sumeru? It says Archon Quest. Mazrur? Mazrur? Mazrur?
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Yes.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do.
You came here to
I was
tell me
worried
all
I
the
wouldn't be
needs.
able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail mailed to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking
Have a good
fairy.
night.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
So let me see the letter. Let me see the letter. I'm really curious who could have seen it. That's
Of course,
Not seen
here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru. And I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately... Oh, Kaya. Lately I've been stopping by Dapper Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to see me when we have a chance to catch up on old times.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Definitely Kaya's style. Can't say I'm hugely surprised.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Very scheming indeed. Well, no harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with him.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon.
Okay, so the D is
Perhaps
silent.
we should drop in on him then, huh?
Okay, I think I know how to go about this now. You a wine-scented letter. Oh, wait until it's later. Dude, there we go. Oh, I waited too late. No, okay. That whole reading comprehension that I don't do. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I guess I could be afternoon. Soon.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Hey. Sneaky climb the building. Let's go.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
So, if you say so, we've missed you too.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Very believable. You terrified? I don't buy it.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
I don't know if it's a good thing to be known for.
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before.
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Don't worry about it, you don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Alright.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Conria, how much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up.
I forgot.
And so I started caring less as well.
We get lore
I used
dumped
to
at the
believe
end
that
of
I
these
had inherited
sections.
some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
One... Is that a drink? One death afternoon?
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
The Abyss Order. Which that seems like that's either news to him or that's like a well-kept secret.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I trust you.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then.
That would be definitely something I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna put
See you
work
around.
off to the side and get more
And
information
Dainsleif,
on.
no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So you said that an Alberic founded the Abyss Order. I thought my sibling was the founder.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Been a hot
Yeah,
minute.
the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
You have a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
Back then, or so that was already a thing several centuries ago?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Are you concerned about the Abyss Order, or are we waiting for the perfect moment? That'd be so goofy.
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
After Dave finishes, drink, you prepare to travel to Avidya Forest. I forgot we get lore dumped after all this. Kinda just like vomited everybody's like lines all at once. Alright, so what is the forest? Head away. Oh, I just super jumped down more than I meant to. I didn't realize this was... okay. I was like, I thought this was a hill and not like a cliff. Alright.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon.
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
I imagine that, like, a nature natural thing would change actually quite a lot over 500 years.
But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
It's corpses.
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Let me swap out my party. I don't think I have in, like...
The Spina's on the case!
There we go. Perfect.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh. This place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
Oh, there we go.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
What in the world is going on through your head? You sure are going places with your paranoia.
Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
A regular mirror, it's just broken.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up. Hey, look!
Oh, okay. What you getting?
Bowl. Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
What's the
Coming at ya! Hey there!
like the fact that you're immune. I do no damage!
Hey there! Let it rain!
Dodge this! Cool it!
Feeling lucky? Attack! That's it.
Why does that thing work? It's so annoying. It's going!
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
The show begins!
Yeah, I didn't get him, but it's fine. I can't always win. I'm sure he'll come back around too.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Well, freeloading comes naturally to you than most, and you're easy to please.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
You make my day every day. And not really, you're better than nothing, I guess. Oh, no. You're doing that first one.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? The stars?
We'd gaze at the stars just like this, and we'd point at the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
We traveled through the universe, always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. This is the first time we've been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Don't worry about it, and thank you.
All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Good night.
Nighty-night. Go on, chew.
memories of your sibling fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep. Lore!
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Yes, it stayed.
What
Why
a
are we so
deep
out of it?
sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Confusion. He's going back, but why? Tear stains. Looks normal. I sleep till morning. Why didn't Paimon wake me up? Where is Paimon? Vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him? Seeing how I hadn't woken up yet. Whatever the case looks like, it's just me for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and look around.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Okay. Hi.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Please come down and I'm here to look for my travel
Your
companion.
travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
He sounds freaky. Also, he has diamond eyes. So you mean to say that she left? You were nearby last night.
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for?
What are you hiding? I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
If you must, suit yourself. I've
Stop laughing like that. That's
been
gross.
observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I'm no villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
May I join you? I was out here all night cold.
You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me? Come on then.
Can't tell him I was already snooping. That'd be bad. Yeah, I completely forgot about the Daneslip quests. Oh, no. I do not need a hint. I'm just healing. Heals! Her little crown person's so happy. Dude. Her heal is just like way too high. Why do you keep a hilichurl at your home?
Mind your own business. And don't
But we
worry.
know that they're people,
He isn't
right?
aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Conria.
Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria?
I'm just a traveler. I've met others from Conria. Your clothes, your eyes. For me, it's the eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
I follow no god. In fact, I count some of them as my foes. I follow no god, though I count some of them as my friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
Sounds very black and white, spoken like a true Conrian.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immortality exactly? And I take it that's how you've survived this for so long.
The curse? It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So Ide is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. So why did some people turn into hurl trolls? Why, while you were afflicted by this curse instead?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
So who is this one to you?
He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria, by blood, but I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth, all due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes.
Oh, that sucks.
I always owed him much, and now At least I can finally be close to him.
So, what happened to his mother?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I'm sorry. I know this must cause you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
What do you plan to do now? What were you planning to do around here?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
He's so creepy. Where did he go? Oh, hello.
Over here.
A crafting bench? What are you going to use this for?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here.
Oh, you need stuff.
One
okay.
which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
When we were in the chasm, Dane said that the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania.
Sounds like you need it, sir.
I believe that it might just work.
You hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
You know, there must have been a reason it was banned. It sounds dangerous.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already punished us.
Oh, so you read it after the fact.
One more sin matter now.
Alright, don't get too worked up. I understand no matter what, you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long.
It sounds like you're about to frickin' snap, dude.
As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Okay. What mushroom? Here we see a mushroom. I've never seen a mushroom of this kind before.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
No, but I can go out and get some.
Could you really? Oh, much obliged. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
I don't like the fact that it got dark. I know it's just the weather, but it's like, ooh, spooky. Sumeru's, and then it showed something over here. Ah. No! Assuming that's all he needs. Craft. Earth and water. Oh, hey, that thing. Nameless taboo medicine. Actually, do this real quick. No! Oh, where's my limit? Oh no. Am I full? Okay. Save that for another big streamy day. Now we'll go do the meds. Questionable medicine acquired.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let
if I kill your son, that's on you, dude.
In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curse it.
Excuse me? Isn't it time to give Carbert the medicine?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
That can't be someone. It can't be easy for someone from Conria. I understand your reluctance. Since he needs the power, since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get Nadia to help? Ahida, sorry, I keep doing that. Forget it. Aiden hates the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Okay. No. Oop.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of Wisdom! Look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of Wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God! I beg of you.
This is hitting hard. I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Conria have truly suffered. Why would Conria and the Seven not coexist?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
things will get better. I don't know. Like, as the traveler, I don't think I would say things would get better. That feels like such a slap in the face. He's already lived for so long. He's obviously suffering. Alright, time to utterly screw up this kid's life and get blamed for it forever. Oh, he's not here.
Curry Bear?
Her cultural seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
We've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
With your help, aid feeds the new weird whatever
Curry
medicine.
Bear, it's me. It's your father. Curry Bear.
Anything?
Curry Bear, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Curry Bear? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Curry Bear. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Hey, stop. It didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down. There might be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Such as, who knows, perhaps the dosage was too low, or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all options unless you are ready to give up on Harry Bear.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit. I'll keep helping you. You have infinite time, yet no hope can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
So, crazy man, where did you get those mushrooms from anyway?
I grow them in that field.
In a field like a crop? Question mark.
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Okay.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Curry Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Hey, I was kind of joking before about corpses, but I'm now starting to think that's a possibility.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Time passes quickly before you know it, it's 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, I was joking, but that may be serious if it was so dry, because it's not regular fertilizer for surezies, we know that. Why does my map look weird? Or is it... Oh, it's because I'm in a special story mode. Okay, that explains it. Give him the water. Alright, let's go. Like they knew people were gonna be too lazy to climb. I appreciate it. Thought I swapped things around because Kaya can run for longer.
You're back. Carabear's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water. I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
No, but of course your secret safe is safe with me.
Good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Okay. They're coming for the fields. Kill the monsters. Does watering the field somehow attract monsters? Better fend them off. Have more water.
May I present? Coming at ya! Watch out! Ow! I'm fine. Ha.
Ow.
Nah! Ha-ha! Nah! Hiya!
I have her so underleveled.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Yeah!
Freeze!
Oh, you come back here.
Cool it!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Freeze!
Hey there! Watch out!
Of course, I bring all of my like weak people over.
Watch out!
We're not using it. Do anything.
This one's got your name on it. No escape. Go, go, ferret one.
Cool it! What's the hurry? Don't miss your luck. Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Ha. Watch out! Yeah! Cha! Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
There we go.
What happened? Was it monsters?
Thank you.
Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
I'd spread the fertilizer even before long in the elemental under.
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Dudes, ugh, I do not like this. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm killing somebody. Hey, dude. Medicine's ready. Hey, stop daydreaming.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
Oh, this guy? I mean, he's doing good on the creep vibes. But though the curse denies you even this, you still have a Care Bear.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
He's just all over the place, though. I mean, yeah, the voice actor's really good. Super creep vibes, though.
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear!
He left the house?
Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on! We have to catch up with him!
I don't think that was him. It didn't have a scarf around his wrist. Oh, wants me to go down. I was about to go up. I was like, oh, okay. Super easy to fly there. Oh. Yeah, there's no handkerchief around his wrist.
That's not Cory Bear. Right. Cory Bear's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Something about the hurt hilly troll. There's something strange about it.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
No idea. Let's go take a look.
Yes. The more we know about hilly
I don't
trolls,
like it. Whoever did the truckle did it really well. It's like super though. I don't like it. Which is the entire point. But I don't like it. Mushroom, mushroom.
did it go in here? Well, let's head in. What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
What are the Hurley Trolls doing?
It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
The air here and this creepy scene is really familiar. Do I just wait or do I run past them? I don't want to alert them. Okay, they don't care. Oh no. That's not good. Okay. Frog trip! Mushrooms.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Oh, hi.
Freeze!
Watch out! Watch out! No one escapes my sights!
Cool it!
Slowly plugging away at him.
Hey there! Fire! Well,
Oh, great.
Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze!
Okay. Wasn't terrible. So, secret chest? I guess I should check that before I just go tearing off. Probably not, but I should at least do my due diligence and check. Oh, that's why. Here. I should move around if I get an opportunity to go do that. That's not spooky or anything. Oh, hi.
feeling lucky?
This moment will be frozen in time.
Dodge this!
Coming at ya! Ah.
There's more trolls up there. That wants me to do something with up here. Or not. That's where I need to go. Man, Fontaine Bastion is like amazing. Oh. Okay. I don't like having choices. I might be dumb. What is it that you would like me to do? Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Blue is not good at puzzles. Maybe if I go through the teleporter, it'll put me on the other side of that? Hopefully. Please. No, I can't move around. I can move the camera.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
Okay, makes this a little easier. Okay. I assume I go back this way. No! Blah. Nothing opened! Rude. Okay. I thought my plan was sound. Thought it made sense. Apparently not. Apparently I'm garbage. Have to reopen it? No, it appears open. Okay, so... No, you are telling me to go this way. But the thingy is closed. Unless there's another thingy? Oh, there's two. Brr. Maybe this one will lead me to the other side. Hey! Oh, I'm upside down. And down we go.
Seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Down the hatch. Oh no, I don't want to do a boss fight.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
Does Harold know he doesn't look like someone? This one.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Ow. I promise, I don't want anything to do with you, sir. Oh, hi.
Winter is nigh.
Watch out! Coming at ya! Attack!
Freeze!
Let it rip! Bet you can't keep up with me!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Coming at ya!
Desolation!
Hey, a chest. Absolutely no reason to pick that up.
How brilliant!
Hear the final
Cool it!
Go, Baron!
Freeze!
Ow.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Ow. I deserve that.
May I Hey there!
Aw, now you have ice stuff. Hi.
Dodge this!
Aw. You did dodge it.
Shower me with praise!
and devour! Desolation!
Fire! Well, with watch out!
Aw, I'm just like shooting the ground. Dang it.
Hear the final prophecy.
The show begins! Let the world come alive!
I can't even hit you! Stop it!
Let the frost fly.
Oh, I'm not hitting you for any damage. Thanks. Alright, brain.
Ah. Stop that! Hey!
Don't miss your luck. Freeze!
Get him! Not so hard!
Yeah, alright.
Feast and devour! Hear the final prophecy.
The show begins! No escape!
That didn't do anything! Ugh.
Don't get frostbite.
Damn.
Let the frost
I'll plink away at it eventually.
foolish mortals!
I'll race you there!
Conquers all!
So glad. This would have been so much harder if I didn't have her.
Pierce the bone!
Oh, I was just supposed to hit her to your shield. Okay.
Who was that? He was... He
was what? Terrifying? I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
You okay, dude?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
Creepy voice, unconventional taste. I just have a lot of combat experience.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Gross. Any more random chests in here? Frostfall, an Abyss Order monster that uses the Dark Power to commit ice and frost in battle. Some of its attacks decrease the stamina of characters while dealing damage. And
I think we've made it to the end.
what is that thing? Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it. It's just like the wild statue. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order, and those worshipping hurtly trolls remind me a little too much of the Grand. This place is bad news. We've got to go.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown, or for a power that you covet?
Voice is that? It must be coming from right inside my head. Can't I hear it?
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you.
Assuming that's to us specifically.
And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
What are you? What do these words? He says nothing. The voice, it's gone! Oh no. What's happening to Crazy Man?
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
You right?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Something's not right about this place. We need to leave.
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
Leave the ominous cave and return to Ide's home.
Cory Bear! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay.
Still need to go to the Statue of the Seven. Why are we back here?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a Statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
That sounds like a ridiculous idea, but if you insist.
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
Another dose of medicine administered to the poor babies. And now it's all
Cory
dark
Bear.
and corrupted. Oh.
Papa? Cory Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Cory Bear, my dear son!
I can't believe it, and I'm stunned.
You see? It worked! Cory Bear can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Well, I'm gonna talk for a while.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now.
What happens if they take off the mask?
I can't believe this is really happening.
Die, maybe? Yes, it's unbelievable.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave... Now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then... After one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
That was not a god, that was a
sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
He's not coming back out, is he? The experience has deeply affected him. Not that he was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. Yes, this guy is extremely dramatic. And I'm not sure if it implied that he was a murderer or the 7 was murderers. Well, they're probably true. I guess I better catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere. I can't stand by and let him fall into their hands. I'm gonna go talk to the kid. Please? Yeah, let me go back this way. Hi! I'm gonna take this opportunity to say hello.
Do you live in the fairy tale world as well? My name's Kari Bear. Nice to meet you. Do you live in the fairy tale world as well? My name's Kari Bear.
I never realized they had ears.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm pretty sure that that guy was like... Pretty sure the fertilizer might have been like corpses or something weird. And, oh boy. I don't know, man. Where am I going? It's like... What? Yeah, underneath the rocks. Oh no, crazy guy seems like he'd murder people. Oh, hello. Oh, I already hit the checkpoint. It's such a useless, like, spot. Like, I don't know why you'd need that. I'll use it because it's there. Otherwise, it's useless. Go to anything. Ooh, alright, let's see what the hell happens here. Will it just get me to the end? No, of course not. Go to the mysterious statue. I knew that that was there for a reason. Alright. Hi. How are you?
Watch out! Hey there! I'll race you there!
That was a weird glitch.
Hey there! Hey there! Attack! That's the way. This one's got your name on it! No one escapes my sights! Get him! Watch out! This one's got your name on it! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Umbrella warfare, I guess! This one's got your name on it!
Oh my goodness, slow, slow, dramatic doors. There we go.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Coming at ya! Ha! Ha-ha! Ha, nah!
love. Haha! Hiya! Nah! Haha! Nah!
We'll have to do the puzzle again, or is it gonna be a new puzzle? Ah! So no puzzle, just straight to.
No. Impossible. What happened?
It was gone, but it was right here.
The Hilly Churl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion?
That seems unlikely. We couldn't have both seen the exact same.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again.
Yep, you're turning into a zealot, and let's just go back.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
I'd who seemed to be in a trance back to the house.
Kari Bear? Where has he gone?
Not in here.
Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Maybe he ran off, but why? Also, you have a leaf for a front door, sir. How can you tell that there wasn't a break-in?
This does not
The
bode
wind
well.
could break in.
What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state? They'd...
And we have to find him first. There's no time to lose.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh no. Did he...
Looked at himself. Took the mask off.
The mirror! It's broken!
So we're in the past, kind of? What does the broken mirror mean?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
Huh, okay, so we're time traveling again. Investigate.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
He took it off. No, I'm sad. I'm pre-sad.
Kari Bear! Kari Bear! Where are you?
Oh.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You... Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Curry Bear!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
Stop it, I'd stop, or the Forest Rangers and I will have to make you. Both sides calm down for now, thanks to your urging.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
There is still hope that could well have been Curry Bear. Yes, this is definitely a, sir, this is a Wendy's. Please calm your stuff.
Yes!
I get...
Wonderful!
If I was stuck somewhere for
Wonderful,
500 years
we
by
have to
myself,
find
I
him.
get it. You have family again. Like, I get it.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Huh. Giant mushroom? Oh, he's all by himself. Hey, bud. How we doing?
Curry Bear! Curry Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Curry Bear, come back. It's time to go back. Curry Bear?
Not responding. Relapse.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Curry Bear. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Oh boy. Hold on, something's not right with him. What was this that strange power? The movie? Oh no.
Papa?
Curry Bear.
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Curry Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa?
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
Huh. My screen is not big enough for all of Genshin, apparently. Interesting, I didn't notice that before. Anyway, back to the stuff. What's making sense now? Why did I pass out? What happened? Did I faint? I remember Curry Bear taking his mask off, but then...
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together.
What do you mean, rejoice together, sir?
Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
What do you mean, true identity? Are you okay, sir?
I suspected it was you. Oh, from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
I've never met. Oh god, that guy's gone nuts.
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberich.
Okay, things are being put together. It's all very weird still.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
Well, I didn't see clearly what happened to Caribert.
That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
There's that term again, the loom of fate. You're right about this being from the abyss, but the abyss is sinister and dangerous, and we're going to have an ad soon as a heads up.
Huh? Sinister? Dangerous? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Prince of Conria.
So yeah, he thinks I'm the brother.
What did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
Alright. Stay off the mushrooms, kids.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
Oh boy.
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the
lot.
ley lines nearby. It appears that the abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
I witnessed the founder of the Abyss Order, and what happened to him.
You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, He lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
Despite that, my brother ultimately sided with him, didn't he?
You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
I have a story for you. Your words sent Daneslip deep into thought.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clothar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know what he thought about it. But one thing is clear, this was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. Oh yeah, there's something I need to check. Like a temple nearby.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
Field? What does that have to do with anything?
Corpses!
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
Corpses.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
We're done. You can open your eyes now.
A male and female skeleton, buried together.
Hey!
Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
One, I didn't. It was just a guess. But I think the bones of the man belong to Clothar.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clothar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
My thing just going off.
Who's he?
No, it stopped. Okay. You mean the voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
It was just a memory. It all happened hundreds of years in the past.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Oh, Paimon, one more thing.
What is it?
I missed you.
Huh?
All right. Well, now I'm sad. Yep. Quests unlock at adventure rank 40. Oh boy. I don't wanna. But that means training montage and things. That means somebody put the mirror back in the box at some point. Man, that was sad. Ooh, I've never been to the mushroom before. Hello? Oh, that's right, those things. Don't care. That's gonna put me right over a bunch of enemies, but faster travel. I want to go to the mushroom. Not entirely sure what you are. Bye. I will read those here in a minute. I don't want to be in combat.
Freeze!
Oh, it just died. Okay. And that's a lot of meat. Alright.
Dodge this! Can I touch this now? Teleport! Hey! I have way more to do. Holy crap. Oh, there's another harbor? Okay, hang on. Zoom out. Because I think... Oh, it's like... Where am I? Because, like... Fontaine. Is this Fontaine? Yeah, this is Fontaine. Imagine, like, all of this was Fontaine? So, this must be still Sumeru, I'm assuming. Or maybe the new area? I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any cool things because I have not been looking for them. What's the hurry?
Alright. I guess I'm at that point where I just need to find, like, a couple people and, like, level them to all craziness. So... Or what? I mean, I could roll more, but that's not gonna solve my issue of being vastly underleveled or underprepared for so many things. Like, that doesn't fix that. Alright. Man, I'm like, I just hope that I can get all the Elden Ring done tomorrow. So please be ready, Mr. Bear, to be on call to help me speed through Radon and Moog. Definitely Moog being underleveled. Oh my gosh. So you could map that out so I can get the Moog crystal tier and then go handle Moog, go handle Radon at level 50. I know you believe in me. I don't believe in me, like, at all. So that'll be fun. All memories related to your kin. Create the medicine that will help bring hope. Witness the miracle granted by the sinner. And then complete Carrie Bear. Alright. Sorry, was doing things. But, yeah. Anywho, I guess that would be, I will go and bid you guys farewell. And I will be on tomorrow and hopefully ready for the TLC. If not, this is gonna suck. So thank you, and I hope you guys have a awesome day and a good weekend if by the time I see you on Saturday. If I miss you tomorrow. So bye! you